Hello, everyone. Hi, Donna. How are you? Hello, everyone. Give me a second. I can't see Japanese characters without my glasses. It's really hard sometimes. Some days my sight's much better, but like some days, like when I'm writing Japanese, I can't see anything. I mean, I can barely make out because it's printed so small. Um, No, I'm fine. All right, let me just see. A little bit more lungs and throat. Good. I'm glad you're like able to function though and talk and all that other stuff. Present, present. Do I look like I'm in the hospice? Oh, funny, funny. I would beat you up, kid. I would turn you over my knee and spank your bottom. FYI. So I remember my friend. She's a witch. She's very good. She's actually mostly blind, but because she's blind, she can hear and see the spirit world like really none other than perhaps um, Professor or Dr. Vest. Except Dr. Vest doesn't have the training that my friend has, who's blind, and so she was helping for a little while manage like a it did before she got tired of it because it was all kids, like a Facebook group or like kids, and ran by this lady, would exchange spells and stuff. And she was trying to teach the nature aspects of it, which is basically Shinto. It's the same stuff, connecting with nature and being in nature, and developing your intuition and all this other stuff that requires a natural environment. So that's what she was trying to teach. And the admin of that page didn't know anything. And this person got into it with a random person who stumbled in, who did know stuff. And immediately the person that she got into it reacted and did something very, how can I say, damaging to the lady's heart, and her chest tightened in. Usually when somebody makes threats like that, I'm going to do a spell on you or I'm going to do this, it's usually nothing, right? You're going to hear it on, you know, social media a lot, and you'll also hear it um, in the popular culture. You'll also hear it from these folks that, look like they play the part. Right? They might have like a witch's hat and have like this dark kind of like aesthetic to themselves. But this person looked like a regular guy, right? Just a regular t-shirt, jeans, who just got mad at this person on this Facebook group, and he did this thing to the admin's heart. And what my friend was saying was that yes, usually it's going to be nothing when people do that, but this guy meant business, and he was really upset. Since my friend can do stuff, she was able to help this person and pull whatever curse this person put on her. But the fact is that it happened. So I think the moral of the story is um, even if something or someone seems off online, don't argue with them. Just let it go. Because you don't know what they're capable of, especially in this space. Well, as soon as the energy hits, you'll feel it and probably take off, just like all the other folks like you come in trying to troll. Always have. You guys never last because as soon as the energy hits you, you guys always freak out because it makes you look at yourself. So you're welcome to stay. After all, most people hosting shows or doing things live um, don't even acknowledge folks who do this sort of thing, even being in the chat. Um, but since you're here, you're participating. And since you're participating, you're going to get some of the effects from this clearing. Hence why everyone's here and why I do this every day. With that being said, is everyone ready? They they always take off, right? But right when I start, they last like a minute or two. 2 minutes tops. Let's see if you can make it all the way to the end. Right, for those of you who are new, you're going to lie down, relax, and breathe. You're going to hear me speak some Japanese while I am doing so. You will feel the energy move. Try to observe it, but don't react. It's going to be very strong. Some emotional stuff may come up. Don't dwell on it. Try to let it go. And here we go. Amaterasu mi oya no kami no misu maru no inoshi terashi kuni shizukanari amaterasu mi oya no kami no misu maru no inochi terashi kuni shizukanari amaterasu mi oya no 神のミスまるの命照らし国静かなり高天張にかむずまります。かむろき、かむろみのみこともして、すみみおyeかむ、いざなぎの神つくしのひむかの立花のおどの青木がはるに、みそき、はらい、たまいし、時に、あれませる。はらいどの狼たち、もろもろの間がごとつみかえりよ。はらいたまい、清めたまいと申すことのよしよ。あまつ神、きにつ神、やお、よりずの神たちともに引こしますと、かしこみかしこみもまおす。高天張りにかむずまります。かむろき、かむろみのみこともして、すみみおやかむ、いずなぎの神つくしのひむくの立花のおどの青木がはらに、みそぎ、はらい、たまいし、時に、あれませる。はらいどの狼たち、もろもろの間がごとつみかえりよ。はらいたまい、清めたまいと申すことのよしよ。あまつ神、きにつ神、やお、よるずの神たちともに引こしますと、かしこみかしこみもまおす。高天張りにかむずまります。かむろき、かむろみのみこともして、すめみおやかむ、いざなぎの神つくしのひまかの立花のおどの青木がはらに、みそき、はらい、たまいし、時に、あれませる。はらいどの狼たち、もろもろの間がごとつみかえりよ。はらいたまい、清めたまいと申すことのよしよ。あまつ神、きにつ神、やお、よるずの神たちともに引こしますと、かしこみかしこみもまおす。どうその神、あまてらします。すみみ神の身胸を伝えて教え導きのたまわけ。人はすなわち神と神とのもとの主たり、何時らの紳士の痛ましむることなかれ。この家に目にもろもろの風情を見て、心にもろもろの風情を見ず、耳にもろもろの風情を聞きて、心にもろもろの風情を聞かず、口にもろもろの風情を言って、心にもろもろの風情を言わず、身にもろもろの風情に触れて、心にもろもろの風情に触れず、心にもろもろの風情を思とも、中心にもろもろの風情を思わず、この時に清く潔きことあり、もろもろののれは影と形のことし、清く清ければ汚れることなし、ことをとらばうべからず、皆花よりずの身とはなる。我が身はすなわち六根所女なり、六根所女なるがゆえに、ごぞの真空な兄なり、ごぞの真空なになるが、ゆえに天地の神とどこなり、天地の神とどこなるが、ゆえに万物の霊と体なり、万物の霊と体なるが、故になすところ願って成就せずということなし、無常霊法、真珠仏教、天上無休、名誉入賞、神が列、払いたまい、清めたまい、守りたまい、先はいたまい、照らしたまい、導きたまい、 Everyone breathe, relax, inhale, exhale. To kami, emi tamo, kangon shin, son nikandaken, harai tamai, kiyame tamo. 高めの腹にかむずまります。生命神たち、いやわらしたも、特殊の水の宝持ちて、余っている国ている引け雨のほあかり、くしたま、ねぎはやひのみことに、しずけたもこと教えてのたもわく、今しこの水の宝持ちて、中つくにに雨下り、あひとぐさ沈め収めよう。あひとぐさおよび夜ずのものの病のことあらば、かむ宝を持ちて、見くらいた沈みに起きて、沈み、なして水の宝を振るべ、そのかむほぎの言葉に曰く、木のい木のと、火のい火のと、土のい土のと、かのいかのと、水のい水のと、ひふみよいむなやこと。二のと古べゆるいら、かくいのりしばまかるともさらにきなんとしても。雨の神の実をやみことのりかけいたまいて、雨の岩、船に乗りて、河内の国の川上の怒る亀に天下りましまして、大和の国、引きの山のふもと、白庭の高庭に移しましまして、月祭りたも、なぜけいて、伊豆の神のお神と申し立て祭り、よよかむ宝を持ちて、夜ずの者のために、古べの神ごと持ちて、すかさなしとゆえの古の御霊の神と、敬い、立て祭り、すめみこと、おもらじ、おとろその神たけきを持ちて、いつきに使い祭りとも、物のべの神のやしろ、雨がした、夜ずの者のたごいなり、いてもとかむ宝は、いわゆる、おきつ鏡、平つ鏡、やつくの剣、いく玉、たる玉、まかる返しの玉、ちい返しの玉、おろちのひれ、はちのひれ、くすぐすのもののひれ、さらにとくすの神、木のい木のと、火のい火のと、土のい土のと、かのいかのと、水のい水のと、ひふみよいむなやこと。二のと古べゆらとゆら、かし立て祭ることのよしをもちて、平ら結くきこしめせと、命長く、子孫羽、時はかきわに、守りたまい、先はいたまい、かじ立て祭り、人生寿命しにきかじ。高めの腹にかむずまります。すめ神たち、いやわらしたも、時すの水の宝持ちて、余ってる国てるひけ雨のほあかり、くしたま、ねぎへやひのみことに、しずけたもこと教えてのたもわく、今しこの水の宝持ちて、中つくりに雨下り、あうひとぐさ沈め収めよう。あう人ぐさおよび夜ずの者の病のことあらば、かむ宝を持ちて、見下いた沈みに起きて、見たま沈みの祭りをなして水の宝を振るべ、そのかむほぎの言葉に曰く、木のい木のと、火のい火のと、土のい土のと、かのいかのと、水のい水のと、 ひふみよいむなやことみのとふるべゆりらかくいなれしばまかるともさらにきなんとしたも雨の神の実をやみことのりかけたまいて、雨の岩、船に乗りて、河内の国の川上の怒るがめに天下りましまして、大和の国、引きの山のふもと、白庭の高庭に移しましまして、月祭りとも、名付けて、イスの神の狼と申し立て祭り、よよかむ宝を持ちて、夜ずの者のために、古べの神ごと持ちて、つかすなしと家の古の御霊の神と、敬い、立て祭り、生命みことおもらじ、おとろその神たけきをもして、いつきに使い祭りとも、もののびの神のやしの雨がした、よりずのもののたごいなり、イーデンもとかむたからは、いわゆる、おきつ鏡、平つ鏡、やつくの剣、いく玉、たる玉、まかるが石の玉、ちいが石の玉、おろちのひれ、八のひれ、キスギスのもののひれ、さらに徳すの神、木のい木のと、火の火のと、土のい土のと、かのいかのと、水のい水のと、ひふみよいむなやこと。二のと古べゆらといら、かし立て祭ることのよしをもちて、平ら結局きこしめせと、命長く、子孫、羽、時はかきわに、守りたまい、先はいたまい、かじ立て祭り、神通寿命しにきかじ。高めの晴れにかむずまります。かむろき、かむろみのみこともして、すみみおやかむ、いずなぎのかみつくしのひむくの立ちばねのおどのあおぎがはれに、みそき、はらい、たまいし、ときに、あれませる。はらいどのおかみたち、もろもろのまがごとつみがいりよ。はらいたまい、清めたまいと、回すことのよしよ。あまつかみ、きにつかみ、よ、よりずの神たちともに引こしますと、かしこみかしこみも回す。たかあまはりにかむずまります。かむろき、かむろみのみこともして、すめみおえかむ、いずなぎの神つくしのひまくの立ちばねのおどのあぎがはれにみそぎ、はらい、たまいし、ときにあれませる。 払いとの狼たち、もろもろのまかこと罪帰りを。払いたまい、清めたまいと申すことのよしを。天つかみ、急につかみ、や夜ずの神たちともに引っ越しめせと。かしこみかしこみもまおす。たかあまはりにかむずまります。かむろき、かむろみのみこともして、すみみおyeかむ、いずなぎの神つくしのひむくの立ち花のおどのあおぎかはれに、みそぎ、はらい、たまいし、ときに、あれませる。はらいどのお神たち、もろもろのまがごとつみかいりよ。はらいたまい、清めたまいと申すことによしよ。天つかみ、急につかみ、や夜ずの神たちともに引っ越しますと、かしこみかしこみもまおす。たかあまはりにかまずまります。かむろき、かむろみのみこともして、すみみおyeかむ、いずなぎの神つくしのひむくの立ち花のおどのあおぎがはれにみそぎ、はらい、たまいしときにあれませる。はらいどのお神たち、もろもろのまがごとつみかいりよ。はらいたまい、清めたまいと申すことによしよ。天つかみ、急につかみ。や夜ずの神たちともに引っ越しますと、かしこみかしこみもまおす。かながらたまちやませ。かながらたまちやませ。かながらたまちやませ。All right, everyone. There you have it. How was that? Oh. Whenever I have like sugar in a drink, it like sticks inside my throat, and I like have to like keep clearing it until I have some water to like get rid of that. See, look at that troll be gone. More energy from yesterday. Good. The lovely. Well, how I do it is, yep, follows your left, like I said. They always do. I'm going to do one more. If a donation, any amount comes, we'll do a second one. That's how I do it here. One or more, it's fine. The links are in the description for that. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna grab some water real quick. And just so you know, in the future, the recordings do work too. I need to turn this on. Oop, so everyone can see each other. There we go. $20 people here. You're watching both chats. One of these days, if this ever gets busy enough, I'm going to like have a special members chat. So if anyone, by the way, has any questions for my guest on Sunday, if you are a member of the Patreon, you could put your questions in the chat or in the post for that, and I will ask Lee. And for my interview after that, I'm going to be interviewing a ghost hunter that's also a medium that's tested and certified. And you can put in your questions for him. So I'm doing my best to offer everyone as much as I can. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please do and turn on notifications. I'm here doing this every single day. And I have a book on Amazon. That's that you practice while you're doing this. He is a medium, and the next guest is mediumistic too. Lee is mediumistic, and so is Dustin. He works as a professional medium. If they say I believe first, If they say I believe first, and I asked after that, well, do you believe you're a medium? They're not going to say they believe they're a medium. They're going to say that they know they're a medium, or they know that they could do this or this. But if they believe something, that means they're not sure because they've never witnessed or experienced anything close. They could just attempt to approximate it in their mind and guess based on what they're being told. We don't have the liberty into the future to do that anymore. We have to get past the idea of holding on to beliefs um, just because we have nostalgia for them. It does in a way because if they don't acknowledge anything else, they're not going to be able to perceive it. Just like a few minutes ago, or well, a couple hours ago, I taught someone the sun meditation who I knew had some ability, and he could feel the sun right away. I taught him how to do it himself. He's like, "Oh, okay, cool." So he didn't ask me if I believe it works. I told him to try it, and now he knows that it works. It looks like we're going to do one more. Thank you. Thank you, Donna. Mm-hmm. You asked, you asked, do you believe you're psychic? Exactly. So you can um, you could disseminate that there is a hole in what they've actually experienced by that type of language someone uses. If they say they believe something, it means they've never had the experience to fill in that belief, right? Just as Christians call themselves believers. They may say that they've had spiritual experiences and they are living a spiritual life. However, just in the language that they use tells you that they are assuming that a spiritual experience isn't exactly an experience, right? It's an interaction with the people around you, and therefore they state that they are having an experience. Yeah, quit making stuff up, Spidey. And here's another thing that people don't realize: you have visions. So at first, you may see, here's how it goes. At first, you might see shapes and colors. After the shapes and colors, right, especially colors at first, you will see geometric shapes. And from the geometric shapes, you will see a lot of symbolism from there. once you get through and start understanding the symbolism and being able to perhaps navigate the underworld a little bit, things will start taking form. And when things start taking form, you can see it for a little bit more of how it is. Although it's all very confusing, right? It's a big labyrinth. So, no. So you visualize starting that you start simply, or you start simple and build up from there. When you visualize, you don't want to start with like a cityscape, right? A detailed one. You want something like an apple or something very simple, even an egg. Better than that is smoke. Like visualize smoke rising through your third eye. I found that that works very well. Um, Better yet, imagine your breath as smoke. So visualize your breath as you breathe in and out. So yeah. Well, what did I say? What did what did um what did Tom say about his meditation experience and the Blue Mountain retreat? Does anyone remember? Does anyone remember what Tom said about his experience at the Blue Mountain retreat and what we talked about? Yeah, well, no, he said that it was the hardest thing he said it was the hardest thing he's ever done in his life. I'm actually going to plan need to try to plan to go to one, but I mean, as you guys know, things are going on right now, so it's a little tough. And I'm going to do a 30-day one and not a I think Tom did like a 9-day or less. But it's enough, right? And he told me he went back pretty consistently, and just like he's obviously older now, so it hasn't been a priority for him. Oh, 100%. Not only is it going to help you with visualization. Oh, you mean the smoke or the retreat like that, or a Buddhist meditation retreat? Yeah, it'll upgrade everything very, very fast. I think after that, it's it's a matter if you could hold it or not. Yeah. Yep. It will. I'll get the name of the one my instructor was talking about. I think it's in Thailand or um, um, yeah. Maybe if this ever gets busy, I'll challenge everyone to a trip and we'll all go. You're not allowed to talk there, not allowed to speak. You have to be silent and you meditate for 12 hours a day. There's actually a Japanese saying for that. It's like an idiom. It's mikaboza. It means a 3-day monk. And a 3-day monk is someone who's like, I'm going to go to the mountains or go to the temple and I'm going to meditate like every day for like a whole year. Then I'll come back. But they only last 3 days. That's a 3-day monk. And that obviously is applied to anything, right? You can mikaboza um, study or mikaboza exercise. It's kind of a funny saying. I like it. Your ass, you have trouble not talking. Yeah, it'll definitely increase that for sure. Like I said, I'll get that. Save your money, Spidey, for coming. And for your information, I could go to the retreat and not Mikoboza. I could not talk the whole time. And so you know too, I'm alone most of the time. So I am not talking. All right, we're gonna do another one because I got a donation.
They're watching our every move. Iran, Russia, China,
Oh my god.
Al Qaeda. They may be watching this right now.
Oh, you guys ready for the next one? You think you could last? You're not gonna Mikoboza, Green Man? But no, let's do maybe we'll do that. I'll set up, But yeah, I gotta get this channel bigger first, guys. But I'll set up like a thing we can go to. There's like less intense ones too that aren't 8 hours a day. There's some that are like 7 or 8 or less, right? 2 hours at a time. I think it's like 2 hours and two. Then there's like one more 1 hour. Like you could start. But I mean, if Tom can do the 12-hour one, so can I. I actually emailed them and was like, that's kind of confirmation. That's like the second time I need to go do this. You guys ready for the next? One? You're not ready? Here we go. Oh, yep, Inari time. Dosu no kami, amatera shimasu. すめみ神の身胸を伝えて教え導きの玉枠。人はすなわち神と神とのもとの主たり、何時らの紳士の痛ましむることなかれ。この故に目にもろもろの風情を見て、心にもろもろの風情を見ず、耳にもろもろの風情を聞いて、心にもろもろの風情を聞かず、口にもろもろの風情を言って、心にもろもろの風情を言わず、身にもろもろの風情に触れて、心にもろもろの風情に触れず、心にもろもろの風情を思とも、中心にもろもろの風情を思わず、この時に清く潔きことあり、もろもろのノリは影と形のことし、清く清ければ汚れることなし、ことをとらばうべからず、皆花よりずの身とはなる。我が身はそのあち六根処女なり。六根処女なるがゆえに、ごぞの真君姉なり。ごぞの真君姉なるが、ゆえに天地の神と男なり。天地の神と男なるが、ゆえに万物の霊と体なり。万物の霊と体なるが、故になすところにごて成就せずということなし、無常霊法、真珠仏教、天上無休、名入賞、神奈川列、払いたまい、清めたまい、守りたまい、先はいたまい、照らしたまい、導きたまい。かけまくも賢きなりを神の前に、賢めも、まおさく。明日にゆべに勤しみ勤むる家のなりわいを緩むことなく、怠ることなく、いや進めに進めたまい、いや助けに助けたまいて、家角高く、吹き起こさしたまい、かきわに時はに命長く、海の子の矢を続くに至るまで生かし役割のごとく立ち栄えしめたまい。家にも身にも、我が神の我がことあらしめず、過ちを犯すことのあらむおば、かなおび、おなおびに見直し、聞き直しまして、 世の守り、日の守りに守り、先は急まいと、かしこみも回す。かけまくも賢きなりを神の前に、かしこみも回さく。明日に指に勤しみ努める家のなりわいを緩むことなく、怠ることなく、いや、進めに進めたまえ、いや、助けに助けたまえて、家角高く吹き起こさしめたまえ、かきわに時はに命長く、海の子のやそ続きに至るまで、生かし役割のごとく立ち栄えしめたまえ、家にも身にも、我が神の我がことあらしめず、過ちを犯すことのあらむおば、かなおび、おなおびに見直し、聞き直しまして、世の守り、日の守りに守り、酒はいたまえと、かしこみも回す。影も雲賢きなりを神の前に、かしこみも回さく。明日に指に勤しみ、努める家のなりわいを緩むことなく、怠ることなく、いや、進めに進めたまえ、いや、助けに助けたまえて、家角高く吹き起こさしたまえ、かきわに時はに命長く、海の子の安続きに至るまで、生かし役割のごとく立ち栄えしめたまえ、家にも身にも、我が神の我がことあらしめず、過ちを犯すことのあらむおば、かなおびおなおびに見直し聞き直しまして、世の守り、日の守りに守り、先はいたまえと、かしこみも回す。かけまくも賢きなりを神の前に、かしこみも回さく。明日に指に勤しみ努める家のなりわいを緩むことなく、怠ることなく、いや進めに進めたまえ、いや助けに助けたまえて、いや角高く吹き起こさしたまえ、かきわに時はに命長く、海の子の安続きに至るまで、生かし役割のごとく立ち栄えしめたまえ、家にも身にも、我が神の我がことあらしめず、過ち犯すことのあらむおば、かなおびおなおびに見直し聞き直しまして、世の守り、日の守りに守り、先はいたまえと、かしこみも回す。高天張にかむずまります。カムラウキ、カムラウミのみこともして、すめみおやかむ、いざなぎの神つくしの、今かの立花の大戸の、青木が春に、みそき、払い、たまいし、時に、ありませる。払いどの狼たち、もろもろのまがごと積み返りを、払いたまい、清めたまいと申すことのよしよ。天津神、国津神、や夜ずの神たちともに引っ越しますと。かしこみも回す。高天張にかむずまります。かむろき、かむろみのみこともして、すめみおやかむ、いずなぎの神つくしのひむくの立ち花のおるの青木が春にみそぎ依頼、たし時にありませる。払いどの狼たち、もろもろのまがごとつび限りを、払いたまい清めたまいと回すことのよしよ。 Amatsukami, Kunitsukami, Yao, Yoruzu no Kami Tachi Domo ni Hikoshi Masato, Kashikomi, Kashikomi Momaosu, Kanagara Tamachiyamase, Kanagara Tamachiyamase, Kanagara Tamachiyamase. All right, everyone. There we go. How was it? So that one is the nadi. It's for, prosperity. Grant that the divine winds bring prosperity to my family. Bestow long life that is strong and solid. Grant that my descendants, for countless generations, know protection, health, and longevity. Grant us safely from malevolent kami, and grant that my homestead and my body be protected from any malevolent deeds. If I commit an error, if I stray from my intended path, I pray that the kami help me correct my way, that once again I may hear clearly, that once again I may sit with open mind. Protect me in the night, protect me and shelter me in the day, grant me happiness. With awe and reverence, I humbly speak these words. Humbly I approach the kami of Inari with awe and reverence. Great. How was it for the new people? Please subscribe and turn on notifications. Pretty big group consistently today. I need to reach out to someone.
Please.
Uh, you're welcome. Feeling tingling through your body. Yep, that's the initial. I have to check it out. Let's see. They're not that expensive, conscious though, because the idea is that it's supposed to be something for everyone. It's just like the logistics are going to be a little rough, I think, right? Like a real retreat, not like one of these silly ones that these white folks are running. I mean that in the least offensive way possible. No, like there's lots of people that are well trained that are running retreats. Like I want to have one guy on my show that like is just pretty impressive. I think. But I mean, they try to make it a business, right? People do, which is fine, I guess. I mean, I guess that's what this sort of is, but I've been grinding. Uh-oh, this is a language I do not understand. Um, yeah, I know a few remote viewers. I will. I'm working with a few, trying to get mine back. Guess Donna kind of helped me ish. I do feel a little bit more dreamy today. Does anyone know what Edgar, Jotun, Kissa, Foti? Can anyone copy and paste that for me and put it in the translation, please? I would appreciate that. It's like, what is she saying? I would like to know. Just like go to Google Translate and huh? That's what that person said? But I don't see the name I don't see the name Calvin. I see the name Matt. Well, I mean, hold on. I want to see. What does that say? Or someone get me the translation for that. Yes, all the time. I talked about that on um, Out of Body Stories. You go to esotericshinto.com, go to interviews, and check out my one that says "Stop Being a Tourist." And I talk about that. And I'll translate it myself. I see. Huh? Apparently, I am a giant. Someone said I am a giant. Oh, yeah, I'm confused. Nice to meet you, giant. All right, guys. So I guess that's it for today. Thank you so much. It might be a curse. Now, if it was something like that with any weight, I would feel it. And some profanity. Oh, yeah. That's 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 disappointing. I thought it'd be something like deep or profound for some reason, but I deserve not getting that right. Man, I want to play uh, Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown so bad. I don't have anything to play it on. So that game looks great. People really like it. And I really like Star Trek Voyager. I liked all those 90s Star Treks. I don't know how they could have messed it up. Like the last good thing was Star Trek Continues. Has anyone watched that on YouTube? That was so good. They made it in like 2012, 2013. They did a full 11 episodes. They got, you'll see. It's pretty cool. Yeah, no doubt. Oh, maybe you guys can't relate to that. 'Yeah, then have you seen Star Trek Continues Awake? I know what it sounds like, but it's freaking it's really good. I mean, they nailed it. TNG, I like TNG. I did like Deep Space Nine and Voyager, but I definitely like TNG the best. Absolutely. I was in like fifth and sixth grade when that was on. Seven seasons. There's 7 seasons of TNG, 7 seasons of Voyager, and 7 seasons of Deep Space Nine. I mean, I really like them all. But yeah, definitely TNG was the best. I hear that the third season of Star Trek Picard is like really great. The first two weren't, but they brought in a writer who knows like the material really well, and it's supposed to be very good. They bring the old Enterprise back because Geordi rebuilds it. I'm not sure Voyager aged well. It may have. I mean, compared to some of the other stuff, it definitely did. There's a few really good arcs in Voyager. One is Year of Hell. That was freaking great. It's like a two-part series where like they're in this like this thing in a year, and like it's just insane. That's my favorite episode. And yeah, yeah, just go back to yeah. But yeah, season 3 of Picard was like pretty great. They were actually in the mid 90s. They were going to, the late mid 90s, they were going to do a big movie on IMAX with the original crew, with the Next Generation crew, and the Deep Space Nine crew. and the Voyager crew. It was going to be a big movie, and they canceled it. That would have been pretty awesome. I would have loved that when I was a kid. It was going to be on IMAX, but they didn't go for it. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one, Spidey. Absolutely. What was that episode called? Yeah, I remember it. Hmm. Oh, you weren't here for the healing, were you? Awake? Were you here? I mean, we can do one more if you would like to try. Okay, and I just happen to be talking about Star Trek, and you're like, "Oh, cool." He's talking about Star Trek. Yeah, so like those are my two things for like a fix for nostalgia purposes. Star Trek continues. You can watch it on YouTube. They actually brought back, so this is how like passionate Star Trek continues was. They brought back people from the original series in a continued role in this one, this new one. Like there was an episode of the original series with Apollo, and they brought him back as a part two from the episode he was in, and they did that with a few other things too. Like Chekhov, his son played him in the Star Trek Continues. They look exactly alike, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, he kept the flute. Data had a cat named Spot. Yep. All right, guys. You ready for this? We're going to do one short one because that's right. It's called The Inner Light. Yep. Yep. By the way, yeah. Thank you. All right. So for this is a purification. It's very strong. It's you're gonna hear me speak some Japanese. It's like a healing, but it's not because people don't know what like this can do or what actual real healing is capable of. Energetically, it's a shamanistic thing rather. We're gonna do one really quick since this third one and one I need to study. So basically, you're gonna lie down, relax, or sit back, put yourself in like a meditative position, and let the energy work. Please subscribe, turn on notifications. I do this every single day. You guys ready? I actually liked Enterprise too. I quite like that one. They really found their stride in the last season. And that was like the last one Star Trek show. And now they have these new ones written by these 20-year-olds that don't know anything, that are just absolutely terrible. You guys ready? You ready, awakelings? Or are you going to participate? If not, everyone already did it a couple times. So, okay, here we go. Can you hear me speak some Japanese? All right. Amaterasu mi oya no kami no misu maru no inochi terashi kuni shizuka nari amaterasu mi oya no kami no misu maru no idochi terashi kuni shizuka nari amaterasu mi oya no kami no misu maru no inochi terashi kuni shizuka nari どうすの神、アマテラします。せめみ神の身旨を伝えて教え導きの玉枠。人はすなわち神と神とのもとの主だり、何時らの紳士の痛ましむることなかれ。このゆえに目にもろもろの風情を見て、心にもろもろの風情を見ず、耳にもろもろの風情に触れて、心にもろもろの風情に触れず、心にもろもろの風情を思とも、中心にもろもろの風情を思わず、この時に清く潔きことあり、もろもろのノリは影と形のごとし、清く清ければ汚れることなし、ことをとらばうべからず、皆花よりずの身とはなる。我が身はすなわち六根処女なり。六根処女なるがゆえに、ごぞの真空な兄なり。ごぞの真空なになるが、ゆえに天地の神と男なり。天地の神と男なるが、ゆえに万物の霊と体なり。万物の霊と体なるが、故になすところに固定成就せずということなし、無常霊法、真珠仏教、天上無休、名誉入賞、考え律、払いたまい、清めたまい、守りたまい、先はいたまい、照らしたまい、導きたまい、 高めの腹にかむずまります。攻め神たち、いやわらしたも、特殊の水の宝持ちで、余ってる国てるひけ雨のほあかりくしたば、ねぎはやひのみことに、静けたもこと教えてのたもわく、今しこの水の宝持ちで、中津国に雨下り、会う人ぐさ沈め収めよ。会う人ぐさおよび、夜ずの者の病のことあらば、噛む宝を持ちて、見下いた沈めに起きて、見た目沈めの祭りを、なして水の宝を振るべ、その噛むほぎの言葉に曰く、木のい木のと、火のい火のと、土のい土のと、かのいかのと、水のい水のと、ひふみよいむなやこと。ニノとフルベユルユラ、かくいなりせばばかるとまさらにきらんとしたも。雨の神の実を闇こと乗りかけたまいて、雨の岩船に乗りて、河内の国の川上の光る神に天下りましまして、大和の国、引けの山のふもと、白庭の高庭に移しましまして、月祭りとも名付けて、磯の神のお神ともしたて祭り、よよかむ宝を持ちて、夜ずの者のために、古べの神ごともして、逆さなしとゆえの古の御霊の神と、敬い、立て祭り、生命御事、おまらじ、おとろその神たけきをもちて、いつきに使い祭りとも、物のべの神のやしろ雨がした、よりずの者とごいなり、いでんもと神宝は、いわゆる、おきつ鏡、へつ鏡、やつぐの剣、いく玉、たる玉、まかるか石の玉、ちいが石の玉、おろちのひれ、はちのひれ、キスギスのもののひれ、さらにとくすの神、木のい木のと、火のい火のと、土のい土のと、かのいかのと、水のい水のと、ひふみよいむなやこと。二のと古べゆらといら、かし立てまつることのよしをもちて、平きくきこしめすと、いろしらかく、しそはい、そきはかきわに、守りたまい、そきはいたまい、かし立てまつり、人事人もしにきかじ。かながらたまちやませ。かながらたまちやませ。かながらたまちやませ。All right, everyone, there you have it. How was that? Cited 3 today. Try to sign up on another page. You're probably trying to sign up on the wrong page, Slipper Conscious. You want to go to the forum first. Try to go to forum, then go to login or register. Then you have to introduce yourself first. You're welcome. Are you still there, Awakening? Did you finish? Or did you take off?
You made 3.
Oh, Spidey, we're not trying to scare people who are first coming in. Jeez Louise, you have no filter sometimes. Awakening, go ahead and relax a little bit. Oh, Nicole. Nicole, wait. Let me check that. Tokami, Amy, do you mind relaxing a little bit more? I wanna check that. Nicole. No, don't be nervous. Tokami, Amy Tamo, Kangon Shin, Sony Kandaken, Harai Tamai Kiyame Tomo. Amaterasu Mikami, 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 Okay, Nicole, how's that? Tokami. Do you still hear? Do you still feel the heartbeat? Good. Okay, relax one more time. To kami emitamo kan gonshin sonikadaken harai tamai kiyametamo. Taka amahari ni kamazamarimasu. Kamada minami kotomoshite. Sumemi oyakama. Izanagi no kamitsukushi no himaka no tachibana no odo no awagikahara ni misogi harai tamaishi toki ni arimaseru. Haraido no o kamitachi. Moromoro no maga koto tsumi heiryou. Harai tamai kiyame tamai to mausu koto ni yoshi yo. Amatsu kami, kunitsu kami, yao, yaruzu no kami tachi tomo ni hikoshimasu. Okay, now how's that? Good, good. You should have more energy. I think it's been there for a while, a long time. Oh, that was an energetic parasite. We removed it. Huh. It's working for me. Hmm. That's strange. Somebody tried to order through the site and it didn't go through. I don't. Maybe not. You're welcome. See you later, Nicole. Thanks for coming and giving it a try. Yeah, for sure. Mm. All right, time to go. It's been 2 hours. Dude, you are welcome to overshare, Green. I'd be happy to have you just use the heck out of those forums. That's what they're for. Hmm. No, John's not on there. All right, I'll see you guys later. Take care.